in the spirit, divine consummation. Within the city we all been anticipating, the manifestation on which we've been patiently waiting. The hour of final judgment, we in too deep, ain't no escaping. Sin to reach this limit, then hit a dead ceiling. So it's divine judgment, gon' bring divine healing. Been riding in the truth so long that I'm numb, ain't got no feelings. Ain't got no dealings with cats, there's no action, all feelings. From the beginning I said I'm good and I'm chilling. Knock the word and I'm willing, excavate the word and I'm digging. Ignorance is like a prisoner sitting in the dark while the sun is arisen. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. Ain't no love in the heart. Yeah, you sitting in the dark while the sun is arisen. Yeah. I'm used to the trenches, battling in the spirit, destroying witches, removing glitches. We get the devil stitches, and every spell get lifted, and every demon evicted. Yeah. Ain't no love in the heart of the city.
15 past the hour now. Fox News getting an exclusive look into the federal investigation of a human trafficking ring in Los Angeles, California. Now, yesterday, agents raided an area of downtown LA that is infamous for sex work. Matt Finn along for the ride to see what he saw live in LA up early this morning today. Matt, good morning.
Hi, Bill. Here in Los Angeles, there is an area notorious for sex workers in and around Figueroa Street. Federal and local law enforcement tells us they decided to go after one especially bad gang that is enslaving women and children in what law enforcement says is the first ever case RICO charge here in Los Angeles for human trafficking.
This is the police. We have a warrant. Come out with your hands up.
Fox News exclusively on scene in a pre-dawn takedown of the Hoover street gang that the federal government says runs a heinous sex trafficking operation, exploiting victims as young as 14 years old with the promise of a lavish lifestyle.
Has he been here? Is he in the residence? Has he been here the last couple of days?
In a partnered investigation, including the DOJ, Homeland Security, and LAPD, 11 suspects across LA were targeted in a RICO case. At a downtown motel used to allegedly sell women, federal agents surrounded one of their 11 suspects and took him into custody. Police say during the operation, they also rescued 4 victims, including a minor. Federal investigators say a female, Amaya Armstead, who goes by the street name Lady Duck, was a lead target and prolific human trafficker. Her moniker even tattooed on at least 4 victims' bodies. The criminal complaint describing one instance when Armstead posted a video of herself beating a woman in a convenience store, holding her down by the hair and repeatedly kicking and kneeing her. The woman shouts that she's pregnant, but defendant Armstead continues to beat her.
Now this morning, 10 out of 11 suspects are in custody, but one is still on the run. 31-year-old Brian Israel is considered a fugitive at this hour. Now, during our embed, we actually watched live as the U.S. government was tracking this guy, but then he went dark and is at large. These suspects are charged with various federal offenses, including human trafficking and gun charges. They face decades behind bars if convicted. Bill, Dana.
Wow. Very important reporting. Matt Finn, thank you. Los Angeles.
11 alleged gang members are in federal custody in what law enforcement is calling a major takedown of a vicious sex trafficking ring.
Investigators say the suspects used social media and music videos to recruit young women and children, targeting runaways and kids in foster care. KTLA's Lindsay Pena live in Westwood with more on the story. Lindsay.
Yeah, Sharon, Micah, 5 of those defendants were already in court this afternoon, pleading not guilty to the charges against them. Earlier, when we spoke to the U.S. attorney here at the federal building in Westwood, he said when they served the arrest warrants this morning, they discovered 4 sex trafficking victims, one of them a minor. These are photos of some of the 11 alleged members or associates of the South Los Angeles-based Hoover Street Gang, who are now in federal custody on a long list of charges that include racketeering, sex trafficking, drug and firearms-related crimes, and money laundering. Sky 5 was overhead as arrests were being made at a motel early Wednesday morning.
They were branding these young women, they were raping them, they were abusing them, they were drugging them, just horrific acts.
U.S. Attorney Bill Asaley saying many times the gang recruited victims through social media.
This Hoover gang, they portray a lifestyle of wealth, of power, of violence, and they use that to actually lure women into that lifestyle. They think it's going to be glamorous.
A 31-count indictment details the years-long case against the defendants who allegedly operated in the Figueroa corridor, known as a human trafficking hotbed.
The lead defendant is a woman. She goes by Lady Duck, and she was out there recruiting these young women, children as young as 14 years old, into sex trafficking and really selling other humans. It's the worst kind of crime out there.
According to the indictment, at one point, a 14-year-old girl was trafficked for at least 3 days in a row at a South LA motel. The U.S. attorney says the case against the gang members is a strong one, with many criminal acts being documented on various social media accounts.
A lot of these girls came from the foster system. They're preying on people who are vulnerable, who don't have maybe families, who are runaways, and so we try to get them services and try to help them.
The U.S. Attorney's Office says trial is scheduled for October 7th for some of these defendants, and while most of them are in custody, one is still outstanding, a man named Brian Israel. If all of these defendants are convicted on the charges against them, they face 15 years in prison, and some of them could be facing life sentences. That's the latest from Westwood. Lindsay Pena, KTLA 5 News. Micah, back to you.